Series 2. Welcome to our second series. If you missed the previous series, you can click on my channel for the previous series. Now let's begin. On this series, we will be looking at characteristics of living and nonliving things. There are millions of different things in the world around us. Some of them are alive and some are not. So, how can you identify a living thing from something that is not alive? In this lesson, we will learn the characteristics of living and non-living things and the differences between them. Living things are those things that have life in them, e.g. plants and animals. While nonliving things are those things that do not have life in them, e.g. stone, air, water, iron, plastics, chemicals, etc. Characteristics of living these include cellular organization. All living things, whether plants or animals, all are made of a microscopic structure called cells. Cells are the basic structural and functional unit of life. Some living organisms may be unicellular, that is, having only one cell, e.g. amoeba, paramecium, euglena, etc., while other organisms may be multicellular, that is, having more than one cell, e.g. mango, potato, rose, butterfly, lion, tiger, and cat. Movement. Living things have the ability to move whole or part of their body without the aid of any external force. For instance, animals move in search of food, while plants move whole or part of the body in response to external stimuli. Reproduction. Living things, either plants or animals, give rise to a new individual of their kind for the continuous existence of life. For example, a dog gives birth to puppies that grow into dogs or bitches. Similarly, orange tree produces fruits which bear seeds which give rise to new orange trees. Nutrition. It is the process of taking in food for nourishment. All living things, plants and animals, require food for energy to perform different activities. Food also helps in the growth and repair of the body. Animals obtain ready-made food in the form of milk, bread, meat, egg, vegetable, and fruits. However, green plants prepare their food by the process of photosynthesis using carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and nutrients and water from the soil. Irritability, sensitivity. Living things respond to change in their surroundings. It is one of the important characteristics of living things that differentiate them from non-living things. In cold weather, humans wear woolen clothes. If they touch something hot by mistake, they respond quickly by withdrawing their hands. During drought, roots of plant grows further downward in search of water. Growth. This is an irreversible or permanent increase in body size. Plants and animals grow. Growth is a permanent process. All living things grow, whereas non-living things do not grow. The pattern of growth, however, is different in plants and animals. Growth, if present in non-living things, then it is due to external factors. For example, during the construction of a house, it grows, but it is due to the builders working on it. If builders stop working, then the house will not be able to grow further by its efforts. Excretion. This is the process of removal of waste material from the body. Accumulation of waste material inside the body is harmful to all living beings. Thus, it is removed from the body of animals in the form of urine, sweat, and carbon dioxide. In the case of plants, carbon dioxide and water vapors are removed from the pores present on the leaves. Respiration. Respiration is the biochemical process in which the cells of an organism obtain energy by combining oxygen. The cells of an organism obtain energy by combining oxygen and glucose, resulting in the release of carbon dioxide, water, and ATP, the currency of energy in cells. Animals and plants use oxygen to produce energy from the food consumed or produced respectively by them. Living beings utilize this energy to perform various activities. Characteristics of non-living things. These include the following. 1. All non-living things are made of atoms. 2. They do not require nutrients. 3. Non-living things do not grow in size except by the influence of an eternal force. 4. Non-living things do not excrete. 5. They do not reproduce young ones of their kind. 6. Non-living things cannot move on their own. However, some non-living things like a car and a bus move, but due to chemical energy provided to them by petrol, diesel or battery, which is an outside factor. 7. Non-living things do not respire and show responses to external stimuli. 8. Non-living things do not have life cycle. Difference between living and non-living things. These include the following. 1. Living possess life while non-living things do not possess life. 2. Living things reproduce while non-living things do not reproduce. 3. Living things are sensitive and responsive to stimuli while non-living things are not sensitive and do not respond to stimuli. 4. Metabolic reactions occur constantly in all living things, but there are no metabolic reactions in non-living things. 5. Living organisms undergo growth and development while non-living things do not grow or develop. 6. Living things have life cycle while non-living things have no life cycle. 7. Living things can move whole or part their bodies by themselves while non-living things cannot move by themselves. Now do the following exercise. 1. Explain 5 characteristics of living things. 2. State 4 characteristics of non-living things. 3. State 5 difference between living things and non-living things. This brings us to the end of Series 2. Please click on like and subscribe to my channel to get more on this series. Thanks for viewing.